Would you like to improve your social media marketing when it comes to growing your pickleball business, whether you're a pickleball club, whether you're a pickleball coach, whatever business you have, maybe you're selling a product or service? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a proven strategy to use questions, for example, on Facebook, to draw in engagement, which then can help you move that engagement into a paid student or a paid customer. First of all, I need to teach you some important psychology principles. First of which is, why do people engage with questions? People engage with questions because we are compelled to give our reason or opinion, okay? And when people, for example, when you ask the right question, if someone says, oh my God, that's me, and you want to write this down, okay? Oh my God, that's me. Because then if you start to ask your questions or tailor your marketing copy so that people resonate with it, then that is going to compel them to answer. And I'll give you a really cool method of doing that during this video that will help you understand it even more. But I want to actually start asking the questions. Now, when you ask the question, what you're going to have is a number of responses, some of which are not going to be applicable to your ideal demographic, which brings me on to this. You want to ask your question with the sale in mind. Yes, you want to add value and share the question, but you also don't really want to ask the question if it can't lead to a sale. All right? So you'll start to get this as I start to ask the questions. All right? And I'm going to use some different demographics. So the first question might be, if I'm going for the demographic of beginners at the level of awareness that they have not started playing pickleball yet, but they're curious, might be, have you, well, excuse my typing, all right? Have you heard of pickleball but haven't started playing yet? Why? Okay? Why is that? Okay, or you could rephrase it how you want to, but you get the idea, okay? So have you heard of pickleball but haven't started playing yet? Why is that? Now, if somebody reads this, okay, if someone reads this and they say, I've heard of pickleball and I haven't started playing yet, then that is when they're going to say, oh my God, that's me. And they're going to feel compelled to answer, okay? Then what's going to happen is people are going to start to respond. People might respond and say, no, I love playing pickleball. Awesome, all right? Other people might say, oh my God, I'm not playing that. You know, it's not a sport. Of course, we've heard that a lot, right? But you're going to, over time, and it might not happen on your first one, but you just want to implement this into your marketing strategy, which is, for some people, they're going to say, yes, I've heard of pickleball. I haven't started playing yet because, you know, I've not played racket sports before. And it's those answers that allow you to go into the engagement portion of you chatting to them. And then if it feels right and if it feels in alignment, then you can go potentially into the DMs, start another conversation, and then potentially invite them for whatever you have, whether that's a beginner session, whatever, okay? So there's one example. Another example might be, who here is over 50, okay? But hasn't started playing pickleball. Yeah. Now, the reason why I've done this one is that I've made it a bit more specific. I just wanted to keep it the same as the last one, but also teach you how to get more specific into your demographic, okay? So here, if your demographic, for example, is over 50 or working with, Christians, or working with men only, or working with women only. I know that some people in the space, do that. Or you have a product with something that's specific, right? You want to bring that into the copy, because then, again, it ramps up someone saying, oh my God, that's me. So who's heard of pickleball but hasn't started playing yet is more broad than someone saying, okay, who's here over 50 that hasn't started playing pickleball yet? You get the idea. Okay, next one. Okay, this is a cool one. So, which do you think is more fun, the gym or playing pickleball? Now, what this is going to do is draw out those most likely who play pickleball who are going to say, oh my God, pickleball is more fun. But also, then people are going to start to see it, because when people engage, other people see it, who are going to the gym. Okay? They're going to the gym. They're not playing pickleball yet. And then they're seeing other people commenting, and they're probably going to chime in and see other people's comments and hopefully comment. And then they're going to be able to engage with you and then also understand what you do. So this is intentionally drawing out an audience based upon those that basically that are going to respond, talking about the fact that they love pickleball. All right. The next one. Who wants to get fit, meet new friends, and laugh for 2 hours straight? And then you might put like a smiley emoji or something like that. I'm not going to find the emoji right now, but I would probably put like a laughing emoji, right? Because I'm talking about laugh. Now, I'm not talking about pickleball here, but we both know that that's pickleball. So what this is going to do also is draw people in who just want to get fit, they want to meet new friends, and they want to also have fun. So what I'm doing here strategically is going in for different areas of why pickleball is good, all right, without mentioning pickleball itself. Now notice that some of these are in the levels of awareness that I've talked about in previous videos. It's further back, right? It's not kind of like those who are immediately ready to play pickleball or those who are already playing pickleball that are going to come to you. This is intentionally right now is for those that are kind of like in the level of awareness of essentially either not knowing that pickleball could be an option for them, or they've heard of pickleball and are essentially maybe considering it, and now they want to be tipped over the edge. Okay, here's another one. Just a final one here, and you get this. By the way, post your niche in the comments below, and I'll give you a question. If you don't know your niche, just put don't know niche, and I'll potentially help you. All right, so post in the comments. Now, let's just say that you're working with entrepreneurs, okay? Or that's a niche, right? So I'm Picklepreneur, so I just use this as an example, but I want you to apply this to your niche. Who are the entrepreneurs out there who are feeling burnt out? Now, what I've done here is go in with a pain point. So you need to understand the pain points of your target demographic. So I know the entrepreneurs, they're behind the computer all the time, just like I am now, and they get burnt out. Yesterday, I'll just be brutally honest with you, I was in a funk, I was in a bad mood. I did this post on my Facebook, and I was like, bad mood to pickleball to feeling fine now, right? So understand that with any demographic, there are going to be pain points. And for entrepreneurs in particular, it is being burnt out. If it's over 50 women, there's going to be certain pain points there. If it's with women only, there's going to be certain pain points there. If it's a different every demographic has a pain point, right? So who are the entrepreneurs out there who are feeling burnt out? And want to kill two birds with one stone, meeting other business owners and getting fit. Now, this is a bit too long for that, but you get the idea. Now, the reason why I've done this, I'd shorten that down a bit. But the reason why I've done this, which is I know for picklepreneurs that the reason why entrepreneurs like to go and play pickleball is that they can meet other entrepreneurs and get fit at the same time, which kills two birds with one stone, which is the language which they have used, right? So notice as you're working with your demographic, what are your demographics saying when they're coming to you, right? Very, very important. As we wrap up this video, how often do you use this? I wouldn't necessarily be using this every day. I would definitely be using questions, a couple of times a week. Questions are also good to use in groups, local groups. That can spark engagement, also get you past the gatekeeper of admins because it's not a direct pitch of your product and service. And so by asking questions, you can then go into a group, a local group, ask questions, and then as people respond, there's a little button that you can hit to be able to then invite them to your page. A little bit of a secret strategy there, right? Very, very powerful. And then the piece that I really don't want you to miss, because none of this is going to make sense if you don't do this piece, is not being afraid to engage and message someone if you've piqued their interest. Because here's the reality. Not everyone's going to dive into your inbox and be like, I want to hire you. It's your job as the entrepreneur to notice when someone has essentially raised their hand because they've piqued the interest. And then you can start to, message them. And trust me, you will get a certain amount of people that positively respond to you if it's done in the right way. If you just friend someone on Facebook and then instantly you go into their DMs and start pitching them, that's one thing. But if there's engagement and you're doing it naturally in an organic way that feels kind of right, actually people are going to thank you for doing that. So it's just got to be done in the right way. Let me know in the comments your niche. If you don't have a niche, let me know. And also, if you want more marketing help, specific help from me, head to picklepreneurs.com. You've got a Picklepreneurs Mastermind, which is a group, amazing community full of other pickleball coaches, club owners, business owners, and also you've got an option of working with me directly so I can ramp up your marketing, get you in momentum, whether you're new or whether you're existing, and get you feeling confident when it comes to your marketing. And I'll see you in another video. And I would love it if you're not already subscribed to hit that button. It really helps me out and to serve more people in the pickleball community so that we can change more lives. Let me know what you think of this video, and I'll see you next time. Take care.